A national adoption agency is claiming bankruptcy, leaving hopeful parents without a child and out of thousands of dollars. News 2's Sophia Arizosa sat down with the Mount Pleasant man who says he hasn't given up hope of growing his family.
There are children out there that need loving homes, and we want to grow our family that way.
Adoption was a decision Christopher Lacey and his husband John Mooney made when they met 10 years ago.
This is so important to us. You know, we can't have our own biological children.
Lacey tells me adoption is a long and trying process.
The roller coaster of emotions.
Which they've been working on for the past year. But now their dream of having a child is on hold.
Now it's starting all over. Everything that we did up until this point, with very few exceptions, doesn't count.
Because their adoption agency, Independent Adoption Center, closed its doors this week without notice.
We feel deceived entirely because we put our trust in this group of people. No one really understands what happened.
Checklists of doctor's appointments, home visits, interviews, and a potential match all gone to waste, along with more than $13,000 the couple invested in the process.
It's not about the money, it's about growing our family. But we decided that we were going to spend a lot of money with this agency to be our guide through this process. And that process is now broken.
The men were notified by an email that stated the 34-year-old company wasn't able to adapt to the changing adoption business and said closure was their only option. But that's the last they've heard from them, leaving thousands of hopeful parents like them looking for answers.
The way that they informed us is completely inappropriate. The lack of guidance as to what happens next is terrible. And at this point, we don't even have anyone to reach out to.
Are you hopeful?
I strongly believe and I strongly hope that we will be growing our family sometime soon.
As for the company, they aren't answering calls and they still have sensitive client information like social security numbers, medical records, financial statements, you name it. Their clients don't know if and when that information will be turned over. I also did some digging into their financial records and they were in good standings, which is leaving hopeful parents like Lacey wondering what happened between then and now. Reporting in studio, Sophia Arizosa, News 2.